my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I'll commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself.
The world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, cue for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpent.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, blind, not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheap. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day, I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
Hello, hello, hello. Squid, Allie, Sonia. Hey, Gail. Good to see you, love. How is everybody? Okay, I'm going to get my little banner going here. Because, I'm just allegedly, in my opinion, shit on this. How is everybody? Did I miss anybody? Let me go back up here. Sharon. Hey, love. It's good to see you. Yeah. Who are you talking about, Gail? Jeffrey? Yeah, he's a fucking piece of shit. Can y'all hear me good? And yes, Allie, her voice is amazing. I love it too. I love that song. And it was so fitting for Memorial Day, what we're fixing to talk about. Okay, good. Thank you, Allie, love. What's everybody up to? Squid's taking care of the homestead. Oh, you're good, bro. I know you're always with us somehow. I don't even feel like it's a Sunday. I don't know what it feels like, but I've been thinking it was another day. Yeah, Gail, I know. I actually got, somebody sent me a PDF of it, and I need to go through that. It's what I need to do. I got some of it. Yeah, Allie, it's a lot. Let me see here. I got one, just a second. I got a partial of the list. See, I got the partial one here I can show. Yeah, I know, Gail. It's scary, isn't it? Let's see here. Oh, wow, Allie. What's the date on that? Trip number 310, 311. Ooh, St. Thomas. I've been there. It's in the Virgin Islands. I have actually been there. It's beautiful. 2005. Interesting. Hold on, let me airdrop these to me too. Right, Allie, you can't. Exactly, you can't. Because, yeah, you can't. Because, some people are completely innocent in this. I believe that. He just tried to lure as many people as he could and invited everybody to cover up what was really going on. Yes, Gail, please send me that list. Let me show y'all what I have here. Let me upload it. And then we'll get into the other stuff here. Where is it at? It's really hard to read. You probably won't be able to see it, and I'm not going to read it off, but I'll post it on my community wall maybe. There's some interesting names on it. Hold on, I'll show you the list, but I'll also put it up on the screen here. That's just a few of them. That's not even all of them. Bob Saget was up there. He's dead. See all the ones that are dead. Greg Hobart, Gene Luck, I can't pronounce him. Jeffrey Jones, Paula Epstein. I'm probably saying his name wrong. I don't care. Ray Ranza, something like that. That was a pilot. Whoopi Goldberg. Tom Hanks. I knew that one. Steven Tyler. I like Steven Tyler. I don't see him being. I'm just skipping through here. Miley Cyrus. Eminem. I don't see him being a creep. But nothing surprises me. John Podesta. Shocker, huh? Where is, let's see. I wish I had the full list. Obama, don't surprise me. Bernie Sanders. I wonder if he wore a mask and he's mittens. I would be interested in seeing that, Allie. That spreadsheet. Yeah, it's a lot. I have a PDF. I need to go through it. I don't know what it is really. Sharon, people probably didn't know what it was really about, in the past, because this was years ago. You know what I'm saying? They probably didn't know what it was about. And Trump, I think he's been there or something. I don't know, but I'll never believe that he was in the bad shit. He just fights too hard for what's right to me. And they want to shut him up for a reason. I'm not getting into politics, but Stephen Colbert, I have a video of him fucking with a little kid, singing to him and shit. Quentin Tarantino. It's just interesting to look at. Okay, let's get on with this. Let me see here. Okay, some of this stuff I'm going to play I have not watched because I do not like watching shit over and over. So I'll wait and see. He is ick. He is creepy, I agree. All right, Allie. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. What I want to play here. Now, some of this stuff is a year old, so this has been kept hush hush. I'm just now hearing about it, so we're gonna go over it. This one here is one of the Island Boys talking about selling their soul. And here, let me drop the StreamYard link in case anybody wants to come up. You don't have to, but I always leave that option open. All right, let's rock and roll with this.
guys, I have a heart for these guys. So if either of the two island boys are watching, I'm here for you. I want to pray with you. I want to help you get out of whatever situation you found yourself in. But I did see a clip from a live stream that they did. One of them, Fly Soldier, again, talking about how he sold his soul. And so I want to talk about today, selling your soul to Satan. Is it even possible? And what's going on in Hollywood where these celebrities keep saying they're selling their soul? Check out this clip he posted during a live stream and see what he says for yourself.
So about a week, not today, but about a week ago, I sold my soul. You understand what I'm saying? And ever since I sold my soul, I haven't been happy ever since. You know what I'm saying? Yo, man. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. It is what it is. I'm not even capping. It's because, listen, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I had to do it because I was trying to make it, like, you feel me? Like,
now remind you, this was a year ago, at least a year ago. It might have been a little longer, but this was at least a year ago. This is not a new video someone put up. This is old.
And as of when I was selling my soul, like there was things that I could sacrifice about and stuff like that, and I sacrificed myself. I could have sacrificed anybody, but when you sell your soul, you got to sacrifice someone that you really love, and I sacrificed myself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I did it. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't do it with nobody that I love. The demon asked me, are you sure you want to sacrifice yourself? You can sacrifice someone that you love. I said, nah. But when you sell your soul, you feel me? You gotta it's not how people say it is. You really gotta, like, you really gotta pick, you understand what I'm saying? And you get anything you want. You get to be rich. You get to have fortune. You get to have everything you ever wanted. You feel me? But you can think I'm capped. I'm not tripping. I did it a week ago. I haven't been happy ever since. I've been having anxiety every single day. What did I wish for? To be famous and be rich. You ain't rich, not yet. So was it worth it?
Kingdom Lighthouse. I'm not like 100% positive, but that's the rumor. It's the rumor. Hold on, just hang with me and you'll see more. We haven't went over it yet, so. Right. Right. I mean, I think it's true. As much as I've been digging and looking into this, I believe it. They say no, but just watch, okay? Just watch. You'll see more.
It hasn't been done yet. It takes time. Now I gotta be patient. I got offered twice. I've been offered twice. First time I didn't take it. And when you don't sell your soul, you gotta do it original. You gotta do it authentic. And I feel like it was too hard. So yeah.
All right, guys. So as you heard in the video, he said that he sold his soul. He's now dealing with anxiety and all this fear that's going on with him. Again, guys, I watched some of his videos on TikTok. These guys, I know this might shock you, but they're seem to be nice, respectable guys that have gotten caught up in this lifestyle. They had a song go super viral called Island Boys, and my heart does go out to them again. And so I pray that the Lord would ever use me to minister to them. But I want to answer this question because this has been going on for years. People saying, I met with a demon or I met with Satan, and they said, if you sell me your soul, I'll give you looks, or I'll give you wealth, or I'll give you this, or I'll give you that. I met a girl that said that a demon came to her saying, if you sell your soul, fill out this contract, I'll give you beauty, and I'll make sure your family's saved, which is so bizarre to think about how upside down that is. But she told me she signed the contract. So the question is, can you really sell your soul according to scripture? And the short
What do y'all think it means that he sold his soul? What do y'all think that means? Can you all hear me? They live in Florida, yes. No, they live up. They're from Florida. They come from. Oh no, they claim their mom's Cuban. Just 1 second. I always thought they were creepy. They have always been creepy to me. And it's wild. This was a year ago, and people are still just now getting really into it. Right, Kingdom Lighthouse, right? I think he sold his soul to the devil way before. Me neither. Kingdom Lighthouse. Nope. I agree with you 100% on that.
The short answer is this: no. The reason why you can't sell your soul is because your soul doesn't belong to you. Your soul belongs to God. Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 4 says this: behold, all souls are mine. The souls of the Father, as well as the souls of the Son, are mine. The soul whose sin shall die. Now, this is the Lord speaking, obviously, in Ezekiel 18, but the Lord is saying the souls belong to me. The Father's soul, the Son's soul, your soul does not belong to you, so you can't sell something that you don't own. That's like me trying to sell your car when I don't own your car. So what these demons are doing, if you're going like, well, then why do demons come and say, sell me your soul, I'll buy your soul? Why does the devil show up? Usually why the demons do that is to convince you sold your soul so that you're too far gone for God to use you. So if the devil or these demons could convince these celebrities, these rappers, these actors that they've sold their soul, they feel they're past the point of redemption and they can't be saved. But I want to tell any one of you watching, any celebrity, any person watching that's afraid they've sold their soul to Satan, that there is no contract that's irreversible. The blood of Jesus could break every assignment, every contract, every plan that the enemy has, and you can't sell your soul. Matthew 16:26 says, for what will it...
Do you all believe in demons? Hey, Wacky. Hey, love. I absolutely believe in demons. I think people can get possessed by demons. Right, Kingdom, like I'm not a real religious person, but yes, I agree. Like they've lived a really fucked up life and they just blew up, out of nowhere.
What will it profit a man if he gains the whole world but forfeits his soul? Or what shall a man give in return for his soul? So what price can you put on giving away your eternal life, giving away salvation, giving away the chance you have to serve God? And this is what Jesus is saying: listen, you're going to gain all of this stuff, material wealth, but after you die and go to hell, it's not going to matter. Like nobody has a hearse nobody has a U-Haul behind their hearse. Nobody's taking anything with them, whether it's Steve Jobs, whether it's Elon Musk, whether it's any rapper. They all know once they die, they're not taking their stuff. And here's what Jesus said in Matthew 10:28. He said, and fear not them that can kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. So men are not able to kill the soul. But then he says this, but rather fear him, which is able to destroy both body and soul in hell. Speaking of the Father, speaking of God. So Jesus said, men can't do anything to your soul. They can't kill your soul. They can't buy your soul. But he says, God can destroy your soul and your body in hell. So this is who he's saying to fear. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7. Says, for then the dust will return to the earth and the spirit will return to God who gave it. So when you die, your spirit and your soul returns to God, who's the one that gave it to you. And God is the one that can destroy your soul and body in hell. And God is the one that can bring you into heaven. This is not the devil's control. The devil can't buy this. Demons can't buy this. And Satan's been doing this, guys, for years. He's been promising stuff, but he doesn't tell you that the wages of sin are death. He goes, you could have money and wealth and this and that. And he does give that to people, but you also get anxiety. You also get depression. You also get fear. You also get suicidal thoughts. And just like he said in the video, I haven't been feeling right. I've been having anxiety. This is what comes along with these demons. This is what comes along with selling your soul to a demon or to the devil. Again, can't sell it. They've lied to you, and God can deliver you. God can bring you out. God can save you. If you see a lot of these celebrities dying all the time, the reason why celebrities die and you see them randomly get shot or die of a sickness or die in their sleep, or is because the thing is Satan's done with them. Satan kills them because he's done using them, or you see celebrities exposing, whether it's the Illuminati or coming out saying this about demons and witchcraft.
See, I think when he says like sells his soul, like he entered a cult or something, that's what I consider. That's what I'm thinking here, that it was part of Epstein Island and stuff, I don't know. Allegedly, in my opinion. Oh, have a good evening, Kingdom, and enjoy your evening. Tell your wifey happy birthday. And yes, I'm all about exposing this. I'll take one for the team, and people need to know about this shit. You know, it's just because Epstein's allegedly dead, people need to know.
craft in Hollywood, in the rap industry, and then the rapper that was speaking out is now dead. That's because when Satan is done with people, he tosses them in the trash can. He throws them away. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. He's a deceiver. He's a liar. And the same way even Satan tried to tempt Jesus and try to get Jesus to worship him. He told Jesus, I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world if you bow down and worship me. I'll give you this. I'll give you that. If you jump off this thing, can't the angels catch you and turn the stone into bread? And he's testing Jesus. He's trying to get Jesus to doubt who he is. He's trying to give Jesus the kingdoms of this world if Jesus would worship him. Satan is still doing that today. He's offering people wholeness and wealth and happiness and joy and all these things that only God can give. Remember, Satan is a perverter. He manipulates. He can't create anything new. And so don't believe these demons that are trying to convince you you've sold your soul. You are redeemable. And here's the thing. I believe that God has an incredible plan for the Island Boys. I believe God has a great mandate and calling on their life, that God has a purpose for them, and that God wants to deliver them from fear, from anxiety, from depression, and that God will give them a life 1,000 times better than the life that Satan would try to give them. Lady Gaga had a video about how she came out, met a guy in a suit at a club when she wasn't popular, basically sold her soul to the guy, and then became famous, popular, but then started having depression, anxiety, health conditions. So you're going to hear this, celebrity after celebrity, rapper after rapper, musician after musician. I sold my soul to the devil. The devil's still offering people the kingdoms of this world. The devil's still offering people wealth. He's still testing.
Okay, let's see here. I've got some other things here. That's pretty much all on that one. See here. Okay, here's some more. This is kind of a longer one. I don't know if this would be what you're looking for, Squid.
I just showed receipts. on TikTok Live of her texting me after she left the house and saying that she kissed all over my face, hugged me before she left when I was asleep, because my brother woke me up and told me that she left the house, and he showed me the video of her going live and talking about me. So, and people are laughing, keep crying because they saw the text messages when I showed the receipts. That's facts. I already cried enough. I'm not really much of a crier, so I'm not gonna really cry. I mean, it breaks my heart or something like that, but that makes me stronger. So that is what it is. You feel me? You guys can hate on me all you guys want. That's fine. The feminists can hate on me all you guys want. But then again, men do have a say. What's it called? And what I never personally never did nothing really wrong in a relationship. I mean, yeah, there was arguments. Yeah, I said some wrong things in life and stuff like that. But I'm the guy that has status, like when it comes to clout and stuff like that, where women are so fucked up about me, they want to go on live. First thing they do when they break up with me, they think they're gonna get clout and stuff like that. But really, it dies down. What happened to my first relationship? They think they're gonna get clout when they leave me, but after a month and stuff like that, it don't really go nowhere, because you gotta be really something to say get something. So whatever. Future females, that's really weird to say. We're men. Someone said maybe take a break from women. Yeah, maybe women are not. You feel me? Like I mean, I love women, but maybe I shouldn't be in a relationship. I try to tell him, I mean, like maybe it's because I love too hard. Yeah, I try to tell him. I mean, it's not that he's not independent, but he also always feels like he needs to be in a relationship, and it's just like, no, not really. But I was when I do get when I'm in, I love hard. But when I'm out of a relationship, I don't feel like I need to be in a relationship. I'm not high. We're both tired. I don't do drugs. I'm sleepy. Missing fake diamonds is crazy. That's crazy. I definitely have real diamonds, but that's irrelevant to the topic. You're just hating. So she left me. I'm telling nothing but facts. She left me, but she kissed me all over my face, hugged me, and she called me when I went to the studio today, asking me, so you're not gonna miss me or this and that, and she said that you don't love me the same anymore. This is not about abuse, what you guys are saying from what you said. This is not about nothing. This is not about me doing any of that weird stuff that I'm getting these weird allegations are accused for. This is about her saying that I don't love her the same. I have the receipts of her that she's telling me the real reason why she left me. But I really loved her the same. And you feel me? And I still got love for her and stuff like that. But I just don't understand why she had to go out this way and do this. I mean, I think it has something to do with her mom, because she has like a relationship with her mom that's really close and tight. And I got in an argument with her mom yesterday, and I told her mom, get the fuck out of the relationship, and I cursed her out. And she said, and her mom said, her mom made her choose, do you choose him or do you choose me and break up with him? And then what's it called? The next someone said, dude, this is the third girl now. They can't all be lying. This is the second girl. And let me
I'm not sure if this is all about them breaking up.
He needs to forget about his past trauma and relationships, and he needs to just act like it never happened when it comes to relationships, because the last thing you want to do is let.
But this does just show how fucked up these boys' mind and shit is, you know? It's crazy. I'm trying to look here. There's really... See, like, I'm finding some of their old stuff, information about them, and I think that kind of fits into today, you know? It just shows their past and history and what they've done. And yeah, I'm going to finish listening to this. It just shows a little bit about who they are and their past and shit.
Let your future girlfriend know what you've been through, because she's going to know where to hit you at and hurt you. That's it. So, like I said, Red's a good guy. He does everything. He does above and beyond. I'm talking about, you know, he spends crazy amount of money on women. Make sure they're good. Make sure they, you know, money's being spent on them. They're not stressed. He shows a lot of affection, a lot of love, and yeah. So, you know, that's just how it is, and that's just a reality of the thing. It's unfortunate that the internet is brought upon these huge people's life, and they just completely like have rumors coming out, and it could be false and somehow just get spread out like it's true or something like that. And it's just I think it's wrong. You know, I feel like clout is gonna be a big problem, not just with him but me, and that's why I can't bother to budge and tell Red to not stop, but you can't stop to like be in a relationship, but like take a break from the relationships. You need to find someone. You need to find someone very, very good. It's very rare. You're not just gonna find someone like that. And the type of, you know, very unique. He's very unique. You know, I'm not just even speaking for myself. I'm speaking for him. He's very unique. It's just like you're not just gonna find. You could get with as much girls as you want, but in terms of relationships, you know, you're putting a lot of trust, a lot of your things on the line.
Yeah, a lot of their tattoos are interesting, Squid. If you really look at them, a lot of them are interesting as fuck. And like these boys have OnlyFans and everything. It's like, and they mess around with each other. They're twin brothers, but they mess around with each other. It's crazy. Truly, love you.
I tell you know, I don't know if Red likes to, you know, I don't know if Red likes to, you know, just like waste his time with girls or something like that. But I be trying to tell him, like, bro, like, you love too hard. Or like, what, like, I don't, you know, like, bro, you're so young. Do you know how many women you're gonna get with? I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Like, but he's a good guy. You know, he's trying his best, and that's just it is what it is, and you know. I am tired. I'm exhausted. That's why you haven't seen me in a relationship. Look, I'm having a hard time with this one, you know, claiming her. I had to pay $10,000 for the last girl, and a $10,000 dog, so she would leave my house. She wanted to squat in my house. That's crazy. And I was only with her for 2 months. She knew the.
And allegedly, they don't even like have a house that they own. They rent Airbnbs and cars and all kinds of shit. It's like, now where's all this money all of a sudden coming from? Is it coming from the OF, the OnlyFans, or I don't know. This video here is not very old, I don't think. But I know this one here has a new girlfriend named Kayla. We'll see. She's in some videos about it. Hold on. I'll show you later.
The laws and everything. And my baby mama was easy, and I'm guessing she was easy because she has my baby. But can you imagine if she didn't have my baby? Let's keep it real. So, yeah, women. I don't know for other men, but women for me, I don't know for you neither, but have been very difficult.
No, yeah, women are just difficult.
Like, and especially when there's a lot on the line. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
You don't think it's social media messes up the head?
Social media.
Allie, yeah, there's no way the TikTok following got him that much money. I don't believe that. It's just a cover up, in my opinion, allegedly.
Hey, I'm just island boy, Epstein Island boy. I used to get dick up in my bum, now I'm just staring at the sun. My booty hole looser than some gum. Hey, I'm a Epstein Island boy, and I'm trying to make it. And I'm just trying to forget, I saw Ellen DeGeneres naked. She had that dusty roast beef, she made me find Dory's queen. Now I'm chilling by the coral reef.
No photo has popped up online of the Island Boys on an island with the most notorious island man of them all. I'm talking about the late Jeffrey Epstein. Now, to add more fuel to this fire, well,
slow this down a little bit. Well, it's already slowed down. This is a new video we're going to watch. It's interesting. It's interesting. Here we go. Hey, Freya. Hey, love. Sonia. Truly.
well, the Island Boys, they also made this video. Take a look.
Hi, G. Lane Maxwell. Jeffrey wants to thank you for all your help on the island. Please keep it quiet. Jeff is still getting massages up there. Heavenly. Jeff wants you to know that he's hanging in there. Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is up there in the island. I'm just letting you know he's getting massages right now. He's chilling. He's really do vibing, yeah.
Okay, these boys, they'll say anything you ask them via Cameo. But were they actually guests on Epstein's Island back when they were little boys? Well, this photo, which by all accounts appears to be very real, it looks extremely similar to baby photos of both Kodiak Red and Fly Soldier. I've seen a baby photo being the before they're famous guy, and it looks like that. Now, to add more fuel to the fire, well, the Island Boys, they currently have a documentary out titled Trolled, where the mother of the boys and the twins themselves, well, they open up about their troubled upbringing.
They really looked at me and my brother like we were menaces in the city.
They were abusing me, disrespecting the system.
Yeah, I was kind of a fucked up individual, and my brother was too.
To find out more about the Island Boys in this now viral photo, well, you're gonna have to stay tuned to this episode of Famous News. Now, I've actually interviewed the Island Boys back at the height of their fame, so let's roll a clip from that. How do you get your hair like this? How do you do it?
We literally had the tool right in front of us. A crochet needle.
You twist it.
Yeah, it's like you crochet. You stab it and it comes out. I learned how to do it myself because I had to, it's something that I'm in love doing.
Also, wherever you're watching these videos, be it Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Rumble, be sure to give us a follow. We're independent news, keeping you up to date on everything going on with influencers. And all right, here we go. So it goes without saying, the Island Boys, they clearly sold their souls to, well, I'd say the wrong people. And they've admitted it themselves. Take a look.
Someone asked me, was it worth selling your soul? That was 9 months ago. I was on TikTok Live, and I was living in my baby mother's crib, taking care of my baby, and I sold my soul.
But they may, in fact, actually have sold their souls way before they found fame, before they were making music. Now, I've seen tons of photos and videos of the boys when they were kids, and, well, this picture of them with Jeffrey Epstein, well, it's about as good as it gets. We know there's a lot of technology out there. There's a lot of Photoshop, but people that are looking at this photo don't believe it's been altered. Those boys are, in fact, in that photo.
I've looked at that photo. I've had other people look at it, and yeah, I don't believe it's been altered either. I'm not saying for sure they are, Beasley. I'm just saying it allegedly and in my opinion, but you want to come in here and tell me I'm wrong, so I want to see your proof, with all due respect. You can't prove a positive, right? You're the one that came to my chat. Yeah, Lacey, they do say it ain't them, but wouldn't you too? I wouldn't admit to that. It does look like them. It really does.
And those boys, in fact, look a lot like the two twins. So that would mean that these boys could have been sold as sex slaves when they were little men. Now, it does make a little bit of sense given the location. They grew up in southern Florida, and Jeffrey Epstein, his island, well, it's close to Puerto Rico. So, it would make sense if they're importing young kids to be on that island. Florida's where they'd get them from. It would also explain, why they became the island boys coming from Florida. Now we know the actual island they came from, and it's the sickest place on earth. I mean, take a look at the former President Donald Trump describing the island. He referred to it as an absolute cesspool.
Raise the question of Jeffrey Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem.
What do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just as Prince Andrew.
Now, the island boys, they tend to react to videos made on them, so they might come back and tell us it wasn't them or it was them, and they might open a can of worms. I've interviewed them in the past, so if they see this video and they want to tell me what the hell's going on here, I'd be open to have another interview with them here on Famous News. My name, of course, is Michael McCrudden. We drop new news stories each
Right, Allie. They were innocent children. Maybe they don't know the whole story. I don't know. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it is. We can't say for sure. It's all in my opinion and your opinion. But the math ain't mathing up to me. Let's see here. Go over here to TikTok. Go there. Let's see. Just a second here. What the hell? I don't think he's dead either, Lacey. I don't. It don't look like it to me either, Squid. It looks real. Here's some TikToks I got on them. That has some interesting information.
Been together ever since Jeff got him. Call them Island Boys for a reason. A lot of people think that we have something to do with Jeffrey Epstein. What do you think about that?
Bro, I know nothing about Jeff Epstein. I promise you.
They even went so far that they edited a picture with both of our mugshots and the picture of Jeffrey Epstein.
I didn't even see that picture.
And that's why they call us Island Boys. Yeah, I mean, we're called Island Boys because we are from Cuba. Yo soy cubano, yo hablo español, él habla español, ya tú sabes. Yo soy Amelo, él habla Amelo, este es mi brother, ya tú sabes. Él no habla español. Jeffrey Epstein no habla español, okay? He made his own island. And our dad paid for it. Our dad died of a heart attack, and not just that, the Island Boys song came from a freestyle. It has nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Facts.
Okay, there's that. Let me get this one here. This is Fly with his recent girlfriend, Kayla.
Do you know who Epstein is?
Yes.
Wow. How do you know about him?
Because he's your dad. He showed me a picture.
Yo, watch your mouth. Yo, watch your mouth. My dad is dead, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really.
Yeah. Yo, she almost got wood.
I didn't mean it like that. You know I wouldn't mess like that.
And this is recent because that's his most recent girlfriend. Yeah, I don't like how he grabs her either. Yeah, they make a joke out of it. Right, them pictures, they were little kids. Those pictures are not photoshopped. I'm sorry, they're not. No. I'm not believing that. Just watch this again. Yeah, watch how he grabs her and laughs and like it's nothing in the world to be, I don't know. It's weird.
Do you know who Epstein is?
Yes.
Wow. How do you know about him?
Because he's your dad. He showed me a picture.
Yo, watch your mouth. Yo, watch your mouth. My dad is dead, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really.
Yeah. Yo, she almost got wood.
I didn't mean it like that. You know I wouldn't mess like that.
Allie, no, it's the other one. The other one is like just got locked up and stuff too. This is the better one of the two. Right. I thought he said like whooped or wood or something. Yeah, you can tell. Yeah, yeah. Right. Truly. And she wasn't like surprised, you know what I mean? And here, I'm going to play this one more time. Just look how she is dead serious when she first says it. There is not a sign on her face that she is joking around about it. One more time.
Do you know who Epstein is?
Yes.
Wow. How do you know about him?
Because he's your dad. He showed me a picture.
Yo, watch your mouth. Yo, watch your mouth. My dad is dead, homie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really.
Yeah. Yo, she almost got wood.
I didn't mean it like that. You know I wouldn't mess like that.
Yeah, Lacey, I've seen that he cheats on her and stuff. Yeah, it's fucking, yeah, they're horrible people. Boys or whatever. They mess around with each other, the brothers do, allegedly, in my opinion, from what I've seen. She reminds me of a puppet, though. Because I got into this rabbit hole. I watched TikToks and Reddit and everything last night on this, and she like has no emotions and stuff, but she's kind of like always just in the background. Have you noticed that, Lacey? She's always in like the background. Truly, when people's got money or whatever, And both of them have OnlyFans, him and her, and the brother, I believe. They have OnlyFans. And yeah, she's always just like in the background. She's never, it's kind of like she don't speak until she's told to speak. And there's something really weird going on. They broke up and then got back together. And his baby mama, she was like blasting him with some stuff, and he tried to get her for defamation. Don't she have like 3 tattoos of him? Is it her or the ex? But yeah, he does cheat on this one. He cheats on all of them. You know, you lose them how you got them. Hey, Justin, what's up? Yeah, you got a question? Sure. Absolutely. Lacey, do you believe he's related to Epstein? Epstein, I can't never say his fucking name right. Do you believe it or no? I mean, you think there's a possibility, allegedly, maybe? Good, she should have. You do? You believe it? Me too. Because I've looked at that picture, and it's not photoshopped. Let's see here. Let me pull the pictures up. Let me see here. Okay, here is the one of them on the island, allegedly, supposedly with Epstein. I mean, look, there's shadows and everything. If it's Photoshop, there's not shadows. I know. I think they look like him. Yeah, especially the blonde one. I think they're too embarrassed to admit it too. What is Justin asking? Oh, I don't know nothing about horses. Them kids do look terrified. Right, Wacky. I agree. Where'd you go right there? Yep, it's like it's being forced. Right, the one like in between, the one in the back and the other one with the teal looking shirt on, look at him. I don't know, it kind of looks like I don't know. It's all just sad. They, they all got green on too, and then black. I've been sitting here talking and I was muted the whole damn time. But yes, they are trying too hard to make it not true. Hey Thor, I don't know if I was muted when I said hey to you. Yes, I was, Wacky. And truly, while I was muted, I said the same exact thing. You know, you're not going to sit there. You're not going to acknowledge it. You're not going to keep joking about it. You're not going to keep laughing about it. You're not going to sit there and almost beat your woman up online over it, you know? Allegedly. I don't know. I believe it's true. They would have never acknowledged it and keep acknowledging it. You know what I'm saying? They're just. And then the ones we watched him on video where he said he sold his soul to the devil, he sacrificed himself. Right, Lacey? Right. He says that his dad was Cuban or something, but I got the picture. Let me show you. Just 1 second. So I took a screenshot of the map of where they live and then where the island was. Allie, I tried to download those you sent me, and it won't let me download it, the flight logs. Or it won't let me, yeah, it won't let me download it to my thing here. Let me show this map. Let me find it. Here's the map. Which is just a little bit lower than where it says on Southern Florida. The red thing should be just closer to Miami than where it's at. Gotta go back on things here. That's interesting, Allie. I don't know who their mom is. I've seen a picture of her. I wish I had saved all the stuff I looked at last night. Oh, Squid, I'm sorry you're having trouble with your insulin, love. You can come up if you want. No, not the PDF, the 2 pictures that you sent, that you texted me. It won't let me load those. I don't know, Squid. I don't know if it's the one looks like him. The one in the black shirt looks just like him. These boys, well, I don't know if they're identical or not twins, but you know, they could be part of the trafficking ring, allegedly, in my opinion. And they don't know any different. They were brainwashed, and you know what I mean? Oh, the babies in Haiti. Oh. I wonder when their dad allegedly died. You know, he says, my dad's dead. Yeah, your dad's dead, allegedly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one looks just like him. Yeah, and they don't know any different, Allie. And then Fly recently said, you know, they sold his soul to the devil. And what do you mean by that? What'd you do? 2007 from a heart attack. It's been a while. Oh, my eyes are scratchy. I think they say that they're identical, Sharon, but I don't think they are. They say a lot. Yeah, we do, truly. We hear a lot about. Oh, Squid, I hope you get it straightened out. Here was a thing. Fraternal, okay. I think they claim to be identical, though. Squid, do you have an Omnipod or something like that? I got a friend that has one of those. My grandmother was a really bad diabetic. Shit. There's spill wax everywhere. Oh, okay, Squid. Hold on, I'm going to mute for 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to log into my TikTok. And I don't even want to do that. Hold on a second. I'm going to, so we can see this. What the hell? My computer is not. Like somebody gonna fuck with me. Oh, it's saying page ain't responsive. Imagine that. Imagine that. What the hell? It's making me do these damn things. My keyboard's acting all freaking wonky. Are you fucking serious? It's making me line these puzzle pieces up, and then my keyboard just fucking goes crazy. There we go. Just 1 second, y'all. What the hell? He's making me do these stupid fucking puzzles. There we go. Let me go over here. Got some stuff saved on this.
I know about Epstein. I know about Epstein. I know about.
Where did that go?
Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You ain't got no cash. You ain't got no dollar. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You ain't got no cash. You ain't got no dollar. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. You ain't got no cash. You ain't got no dollar.
If you think these are the real Island Boys, you're wrong. This is the OG Island Boy. All of these people know something and are not talking. They all have one friend in common. And keeping him quiet is what they all wanted. He went to prison and was helping a secure wing under 24-hour surveillance. But the cameras were off that day. The prison guards had been changed, and the replacements fell asleep. And it was at this moment he apparently unalived himself. Don't you find that suspicious? All of these people...
Because he's your dad. You showed him a picture.
I know about Epstein. I know about Epstein, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. I don't have nothing to do with Epstein, homie. Guys, that Jeffrey Epstein thing is cap. Who's Peso Pluma? Who's that? Who's Peso Pluma? Sounds familiar. I know about.
Yeah, I'm not believing this. Hold on here. Turn that. I had something somewhere with his mama. Yeah, Stephen Colbert was there. We knew that. Just 1 second, y'all. Okay, these here aren't related to Jeffrey. Right, truly he did. He was, yeah. We'll watch it again. I'm going to play some other videos or TikToks of him that just shows what kind of person he is. I don't think it's related to Epstein, but Epstein. Some of them might, but
Cause you got that little thing. I know about girls when they got that.
Someone said he has a girlfriend. Okay, I'm not doing anything, guys. So where you from? What's your name?
This is right after he got a tattoo of his girlfriend's name.
It's Palm Beach, Florida. What about you? Thank you for the hands.
Florida. I went to Miami to do this.
Oh yeah, you went to Dr. Miami?
No, hell no.
Who'd you go to?
Miami Life. Hold on, let me spit this out. Give me a second.
All right.
I live in Vegas though.
Oh, you live in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, are you getting any type of play over there, baby? If you know what I'm talking about.
Of course. Fine, of course.
So you're not feeling dry and nothing like that. You don't feel like, it's not like a Sahara Desert. If you need anything, I'm right here, baby. I'll give it to you.
You're so stupid.
Uh-huh.
Someone said he's an island boy. Seriously, what does it mean? What does that mean that you're an island boy?
Let me tell you something, baby.
Oh my God! Hold on. I'm an island boy.
Yeah.
How does it go?
Because I'm an island boy, or I'm an island boy, and I'm just trying to make it. Hey, but I'm saying, though, look, baby, look, I will fill all your voids. Okay, you just gotta let me know.
I'm an independent woman. I don't need no one for nothing.
I had nothing to do with money. It had something to do with. Never mind.
Got you. Yeah. I got the good.
Oh, you got the good over there in Vegas? Because you got that little thing. I know about girls when they got that.
Someone said he has a girlfriend. Okay, I'm not doing anything, guys. So where you from? What's your name?
My name is Fly. I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. What about you? Thank you for the hands.
Florida. I went to Miami to do this.
Oh yeah, you went to Dr. Miami?
No, hell no.
Who'd you go to?
Miami Life. Hold on, let me spit this out. Give me a second.
All right.
If you think these are the
Hi, G. Lane Maxwell. Jeffrey wants to thank you for all your help on the island. Please keep it quiet. Jeff is still getting massages up there. Heavenly. Jeff wants you to know that he's hanging in there. Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is up there in the island. I've been letting you know he's getting massages right now. He's chilling. He's really still vibing. Hi, G. Lane Maxwell. Jeffrey wants to thank you for all your help on the island. Please keep it quiet. Jeff is still getting massages up there. Heavenly. Jeff wants you to know that he's hanging in there. Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is an island boy. Oh, Jeff is up there in the island. I've been letting you know he's getting massages right now. He's chilling. He's really still vibing. Kayla! Kayla, stop! Jesus Christ! Wait, fuck who?
Memphis.
Fuck you got mad about? Oh shit!
What the fuck, bro? I want to go home. I want to go home.
You're not fighting.
I want to go home.
Let her leave.
I want to go home. I want to go home. I want to fucking go home, bro. I want to go home.
Yo, someone help me, bro.
J.E. We did it. We did it. We gotta go. There's something covered in the center. Picture?
But I'm a creep.
Bringing the boys to Pleasure Island, and then he starts whispering what happens to the boys. Watch it. Ooh.
Oh, Coach
Coachman, what's your proposition? How would you blokes like to make some real money? Well, and who do we have to, No, nothing like that. I'm collecting stupid little boys. Stupid little boys? You know, the disobedient ones what play hooky from school. And I takes them to Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island? But the law, suppose they... No, there's no risk. They never come back as boys.
I'd have announced this morning that I was suing Will for $200 million because...
Go on YouTube.
Screen recorded island boy, or should I say coward beating his girl, make this go viral.
I'd have...
Screen recorded island boy, or should I say coward beating his girl, make this go viral.
That's weird. It won't let me play that one. It cuts off like when it first starts. That's weird.
Between dancing and pointing out women to Epstein, Trump gestures to one and appears to say to Epstein, "Look at her back there. She's hot."
In the video, it is crystal clear. You can see Jeffrey Epstein right up next
But
to
I'll
Donald
never believe
Trump,
Trump had
and
anything to do with this.
together,
But we're going to watch it all.
stalking and groping young women. And frankly, it's just appalling.
Between dancing and pointing out women to
That's me running towards the satanic temple of the evil billionaire Jeffrey Epstein on his private island swarming with security.
Oh my God, we've been detected. Shoot me if you dare! What are you hiding up there?
First, I rented a jet ski and surveyed the island, noticing security guards all over the place.
No trespassing.
After scouting a less guarded area, I jumped into the water and swam ashore.
I'm on the island. Go straight for the temple.
After inching my way up the side of the cliff, I finally made it to the temple undetected.
Come on, Tyler. Everything's boarded off. The entire place looks to be repainted. It used to be blue and yellow. A ladder right here, almost as if they just repainted the place. It is literally pure white now. Someone took a dump right there. This is the place where evil things went down. And this temple right here, there used to be a giant sun compass that was removed apparently. I've gotten up here successfully, undetected. It seems to be low-level security right now.
As I made my way down the temple, I turned around and saw this.
Oh my God, I'm in the temple. I'm running.
That's me running towards the satanic...
Bill Clinton. Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems.
Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
What do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So,
The Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many
The
times.
Clintons are friends.
Well, I can't say friends, but I know
You're
them.
friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody likes to play
Are
at
you
my
saying
clubs.
there's a political problem for her if she runs for president?
It could be a political problem. Look, he could be a political problem. Right now, he's Teflon, and right now, maybe not. But he could end up being a political.
Bill Clinton.
Drone footage captures Jeffrey Epstein alone. That drone footage is actually from July 2019. A series of videos which evidence underground air vents and captured unusual activities such as staff still working on island. The uploads began on the 10th of July, 4 days after Epstein's arrest and while he was in prison. The staff can be seen working to dismantle some of the structures and buildings. The drone also captured this mattress inside the infamous temple, and for some reason the staff had removed the golden dome from the top of the temple and boarded up the fake door. The drone footage was uploaded by a YouTube account under the name Rusty Shackelford. There are numerous videos capturing all
All of these people know something. Listen to the first thing he got asked in his interview.
And with no criminal avenue left to them, victims could only sue for damages.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth?
In pursuing Epstein, attorney Spencer Cooven was intent on rattling the businessman.
Could you please give us your name? Jeffrey Epstein.
Who, until now, had been largely untouchable.
Is it true, sir, that you have what's been described as an egg-shaped penis?
Listen to the first thing.
I'm an island boy. I'm just trying to make it. And I'm an island boy. I'm gonna keep it like an island boy. I'm a
Unseen footage of the GFBI raid. Okay. Yeah, Podesta's a fucking creep. Okay, let me see what Squid had for us here. Squid, bro, I didn't even see you jump up on panel and put this back there. One of Katy Perry Squid, yeah, I've kind of stopped playing stuff. Here, we can watch it again. Let's see here. There's still a lot of stuff on TikTok about it. If y'all want to still watch some of the TikToks and stuff, we can. I'm going to play this one here. Squid shared. It's them boys sneaking onto the island.
Raise your hand, please. Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in the matter now pending shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you please state your full name?
I'm Jeffrey Edward Epstein, and my residence address is 6100 Red Hook Boulevard in Virgin Islands.
Have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Yes,
What was the crime of which you were convicted?
during a minor for prostitution.
Did you in fact commit those acts?
I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
How many times have you solicited a minor for prostitution?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited a minor for prostitution in the Virgin Islands?
Same answer.
Have you ever solicited a minor for prostitution anywhere at any time?
Again, I'm going to assert my right.
Let's take
Did
it
you
out.
ever-
We're going to go for everything. So you are terminating the deposition at this time?
Recess of the deposition.
the phone call. So, Joe, going on a little trip. Going to an island.
I don't know. That's a good question, Allie. I've looked everywhere for pictures of the inside and I couldn't find nothing.
This is some deep shit. Like when you first told me about it, I felt super sick and nauseous, and then I kind of forgot about it until tonight and how serious this actually is. And here we are. It's a bad idea. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do this.
Makes you wonder about the Virgin Islands because the Virgin Islands are fucking beautiful. And whenever we went there, it was in St. Thomas that we was going on an excursion. We had to go to the British Virgin Islands because we were going swimming with the dolphins. And on that boat ride there, it was a pretty long boat ride to get there. There was like so many celebrity houses there that had houses there. It's crazy. But that's considered part of the U.S. So.
Oh, dude, I don't like that at all. Let's get the fuck out. Let's get the fuck out. This is so surreal.
No tunnels. That's a very good recovery. Active power.
We did it.
We did it.
I would never. Yeah, I'd be terrified too, Allie. I would never do that. And I'll never understand why they won't release this shit. I agree, truly. I absolutely agree. Hey, Squid.
You.
You feel better now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. You have a bird? Or are you outside?
No, it's just outside. My window's open.
That's relaxing.
It's so hot in this apartment. I hate turning the air conditioning on this early in the year.
This shit's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. I missed some of that. Was that just like a part 1, I think?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find part 2 on it. I still got it pulled up. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few things on this channel about the island. Where is that?
Oh,
A TikToker captures creepy footage on Epstein's Island. Let's see what's it. It's a lot of this guy talking, though. I don't want to show that.
but I think that's part 2 in back chat.
Okay.
But yeah, you can just, I don't know if you're at your computer, you can skip forward if it's a bunch of yakking.
Now, these ones, he don't seem to be talking as much in them. All right, let me pull this up.
On August 10, 2020, a photo was publicly released on Instagram with the caption, "Jeffrey Epstein's private island has been cracked." The photo pictured an unknown individual standing in front of what looked to be the infamous temple located on deceased billionaire Jeffrey Epstein's little St. James Island. Over the course of the next few days, the photo reached over 25,000 people as it circled many urban exploration pages. A lot of questions were asked about this photo's legitimacy. Those who saw it wanted to know who it was, how they got there, and especially what they saw. The identity of that person was later revealed by their video that was released on the personal account. The island, located in the United States Virgin Islands, had only once prior been infiltrated by independent journalists in October 2019. The mysterious island has been confirmed to have workers and caretakers on it all times. Many locals warn that the island has armed security. The video you are about to see is the extended version of the illegal 2020 visit.
See if there's anything touch it. Let's touch and see if it. No. Oh my god. I'm good. I'm rolling. When it's like my camera's rolling. This was the old main entrance. It's Epstein's Island. Beautiful. Now, as I said prior, it's kind of strange that they painted all this on and didn't actually go through the stonework. This is just painted false doors. Amazing. Not many people are going to get this.
Okay, why would they have false doors? That's just for an illusion, you know? It's crazy. These are some brave boys.
Do you ever? We got some good views of you. Look, this is where they all the dirt, motherfucker. What the fuck? I don't want to get over there. Bro, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let's get it. Nothing caught. Apple. Bro, there's houses over here. All right, wait. Dude, we fucking did it. That's big as a horse. Oh my god. They're coming, so thank God we got fucking shoes. We're out sprinting them right now. Yeah. Sprinting. Are they barefoot? Yeah, both of them. They can barely walk. Slow down a little bit. You look like you're hopping. After we get a little bit around the corner, we'll go up. Dude. We're fucking doing it. We're fucking doing it. This is so surreal right now. This is so surreal. Why didn't we just fucking, why do we have to go to the fucking main house? It's no good. I'm gonna cut up in like a minute. We're almost out of their blind spot. All right. So right after this. It's 20 more feet. All right, we're going up. Let's go. Yeah, we're blind. Go. Watch out for cacti and moving off. I'm fucking lightheaded. Why do I have to be so drunk? We're at the greenhouse right now. We're at the greenhouse. We're not live. I'm on video. Camera roll. We're on a little bit of a trail. Ah! There we go. There we go. We're here. We're here. We're here. Tunnels. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good.
Note the two electrical boxes on the wall. The footage you are about to see is from the YouTube channel We Are Change. That was shot in October of 2019, not only after Epstein's death but also after the FBI raid.
Many people assuming that there was caves and underground facilities at this island, that these kind of green little doorways were entrances to them. We actually walked inside of them and they were not entrances and looked like electrical rooms. Now,
Notice the electrical work that was being done in this cement utility shed months after Epstein had ever even been on the island. Why was this changed? The shed has been there for years. What appears to be a fuse box and transformer is humming due to high voltage mains. What was the need to run a discrete electrical shed on one of the farthest sides of the island? Furthermore, why was it changed between 2019 and 2020?
Exist on Jeffrey Epstein's island? Well, that's something that we were not able to verify ourselves, but is not out of the realm of possibility, especially with the hardware and construction materials that are on that island by themselves.
We gotta go to the obelisk, but I don't want to come around this curve. You can see.
Take a breather.
Be around here.
No tunnels. That's a really good recovery. Active power.
Bro, we're like 200 feet away from it. Dude, my thorns are fucking... Down, going back. There's cacti. We gotta come back this way. Come on, come on, come on. John, let's go. We don't have much time. Let's go. We're gonna come up this way. Yeah, let's go.
I'm really surprised they didn't get killed doing this shit. Look how pretty it is there, though. Damn, that island.
We gotta cut, we gotta cut. Come on, come on, come on. We can see the main road from here. There's no cars. Let's go, we gotta go. Gotta move, baby. All right, you're right. Motherfucker, we did it. Motherfucker, we did it. J.E. We did it. We did it. We gotta go. There's something covered in the center. Picture? Go, let's go. The timer or what? What's this video? Get the fuck out. Check the road, check the road. Check the road.
One may associate these actions as being foolish. Although it may seem at first unorganized, there was a calculated risk before setting out on this project. Enough of the controllable factors and variables could be accounted for before taking action in the time we had. This may not be an acceptable response for some of you as to why we must keep some of the information and recordings to ourselves. But due to the fact that our identities are now embedded with these events, it makes it difficult to risk our freedoms in pursuance of public knowledge. There are greater powers at hand here. Those who seek the truth will find it. This may in fact be one of the most publicized limited hangouts of the 21st century. I hope with time all of this corruption will be revealed, as it runs deep. Unfortunately, at this time, public deception will continue to be the sub-narrative. The media will continue to distract. It is evident to me that I have already been silenced, my accounts shadow banned, throttled, and removed from public sharing. Make of my videos as you will. I no longer have theories, I have conclusions. The acceptable probability of me being wrong is minuscule. What I already know is overwhelmingly decisive. I hope your thoughts become as conclusive as mine are now.
That's crazy. I wonder what they've seen too. Those fake doors and stuff. I don't know, that building just...
Yeah, that was like, it looked new almost.
Mm-hmm. And it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? It's not like there's a mansion or something beside it.
No.
Because if I lived on an island like that, I want a mansion. I don't want something looking like that unless I'm going, you know, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird shit. I'm gonna go back over on TikTok and see what I can see.
Yeah, I got sidetracked with that. I was looking for stuff on the Island Boys, but that's what came up.
That was interesting. Let me see here.
Did you see the video with Tucker Carlson from, it says 4 days ago. I don't know if it just came out 4 days ago. It says new. Here. Tucker Carlson exposes everything about Jeffrey Epstein.
On TikTok?
No, on YouTube. It's like 29 minutes. Looks like he's doing a podcast from his house or something.
I'm looking on TikTok right now.
No. Were you able to find the whole video where he started going into like how he blew up and
The Island Boys?
yeah.
No, I don't think so. Do you have it?
No, I'm looking for it.
There's some. I got some footage and stuff here. I'm gonna throw a few TikToks here.
Okay.
Unseen footage of the GFBI raid. Unseen footage of the GF.
Once you find out that Fuck Island is real, Pedophile Island was real, you're like, what? That was real?
Yeah.
And then the list never got published. What?
Yeah.
And that is Epstein killed himself, allegedly.
Yeah.
And the cameras didn't work.
Yeah.
What? And then Michael Baden, the autopsy doctor, does an examination of the corpse and says the neck is broken and consistently, which is consistent with being strangled to death, not with hanging, like the way it's broken. What? And then Ghislaine gets arrested and no fucking clients are named. No one, just, you sold pussy. You're fucking going to jail forever. Now go to yoga.
Yeah.
She's in a place with yoga classes.
Yeah.
Like this minimum security place. And they just keep her alive somehow or another.
Yeah.
Once you.
This right here is Little St. James, Jeffrey Epstein's private island. Well, one of his private islands. He actually owned two. This one, Little St. James, and Great St. James, which is ironically smaller than Little St. James. None of that matters. What matters is this was known as Pedophile Island, and Pedophile Island 1 and 2 have been bought by an investor for $60 million. This is Stephen Deckoff. He's the investor that has purchased Little St. James and Great St. James for $60 million. Stephen Deckoff wants to take Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile islands and turn them into a luxury resort. Good luck with that, dog. What are you going to do, Stephen? Are you going to have hot stone massages in the Blue Temple? You know what? Massages are probably a bad idea.
This is everything. The only solace for me is that when a group of people who have experienced trauma of this kind come together united against a common enemy, there's a very special bond between us all.
A painful bond shared among these 6 women sitting together for the first time for an exclusive interview with NBC News.
I find it very comforting to be here.
Marika Chartouni, Anushka DeGiorgio, and Rachel K. Benavidez sharing their stories about Epstein for the first time on television.
I think the nature of this kind of abuse means that you're conditioned to be silent, to be isolated, secretive, and shameful.
I feel like, it was a big game for him. And we were the pieces of his game. And you're like, I'm just not going to say anything because that's what he told me to do.
The women all have familiar stories of grooming, promises, and then sexual assault.
I can relate to pretty much every person sitting here next to me.
Virginia Roberts Giuffre says Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell recruited her one summer when she was working as a locker room attendant at Mar-a-Lago. In her first broadcast interview, Virginia tells NBC News what she has previously alleged in court filings, that Epstein directed her to also have sex with a number of powerful men, among them Britain's Prince Andrew.
He was an abuser. He was a participant.
Virginia says she was 17 when this photo was taken with the prince in Maxwell's London townhome, next to the bathroom where she says he sexually abused her.
What happened? The first time in London, I was so young. Ghislaine woke me up in the morning and said, "You're going to meet a prince today." I didn't know at that point that I was going to be trafficked to that prince. And then that night, Prince Andrew came to her house in London, and we went out to Club Tramp. Prince Andrew got me alcohol. It was in the VIP section. I'm pretty sure it was vodka. Prince Andrew was like, "Let's dance together." And I was like, okay. And we leave Club Tramp, and I hop in the car with Ghislaine and Jeffrey. And Ghislaine said, "He's coming back to the house. And I want you to do for him what you do for Epstein." I couldn't believe it.
Virginia says the abuse moved from the bathroom to a bedroom.
He wasn't rude or anything about it. He said, "Thank you," and some kind of soft sentiments like that, and left. I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that even royalty were involved.
She says Prince Andrew abused her 2 more times, once in New York in Epstein's mansion, and again at his Virgin Islands estate.
Prince Andrew, of course, denies that this ever happened. He denies that it ever happened, and he's going to keep denying that it ever happened. But he knows the truth, and I know the truth.
What do you say if people think this is about money for you, that you're trying to get money and have gotten money?
Well, unfortunately, there's this horrible law called statute of limitations. My lawyer said the way to get Ghislaine Maxwell held accountable, the way to get Jeffrey Epstein held accountable is through them saying I'm a liar, which I'm not. So it's called a defamation suit.
Like all others she's named, Prince Andrew has denied the allegations. Buckingham Palace telling NBC News in a statement, "It is emphatically denied that the Duke of York had any form of sexual contact or relationship with Virginia Roberts. Any claim to the contrary is false and without foundation." Maxwell has not been criminally charged and has repeatedly denied the accusations against her.
What does justice look like to you now?
Justice now is holding accountable the perpetrators that helped him and participated with him, and encouraging more people to come forward so we can try to put this puzzle together and understand how it happened. How did this happen for so long? How did he get away with it?
These are questions many of these women have asked, especially now after Epstein's suicide in jail, awaiting trial on child sex trafficking and conspiracy charges.
I feel let down, that he was able to commit suicide. Yeah, it was really upsetting. They failed us before. Don't fail us again. Exactly. That's all we're asking. Take us serious. We matter. You matter. You matter, and you matter. And for all the girls out there, you all matter too. Yes.
A message to other possible victims of Epstein still waiting in the shadows.
Jeffrey thought that we were disposable, and he threw us all away. And look who's still standing.
There's something about seeing the group of women together with those shared stories that is incredibly compelling, as is Virginia's story.
The image itself is powerful,
Yeah.
and the words even more powerful.
Yeah, you can see Savannah's full conversation, a special Dateline that is tonight at 10, 9 Central.
We're getting to the point where it pretty much has been exposed that Jeffrey Epstein, the most rich and powerful people, were all going to an island, and then he supposedly died in prison, which everybody knows was a lie, but we all moved on. And so when I talk about this, people will call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but then what about Epstein's island? What happened there? Why are these people all flying out there? The most rich and powerful people are all going buddy-buddy with somebody who was trafficking children. And you think that I'm just making this up when I talk about how they use evil to become more powerful? I really think it's a spiritual warfare. We're getting
the pub scene. Jeffrey Epstein's private island.
Watch on for more. Little St. James is a small private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. During Epstein's time, the island got local nicknames such as Island of Sin and Pedophile Island. In April 1998, a company purchased the island for $7 million, and documents showed that Jeff was the sole member. In 2019, the island was valued at $63 million, location in the Caribbean. In March 2022, Little St. James and the neighboring Great St. James were listed at $125 million. Epstein Island was notorious for being the place where Jeffrey and Ghislaine Maxwell would take girls as young as 11 years old and sexually abuse them. It's also the place the FBI raided after Epstein's death to find evidence against in the case. Celebrities such as Bill Clinton, Les Wexner, Prince Andrew, and Stephen Hawking have all visited. Jeffrey Epstein.
Check this out, Arsenal fans. I think you're going to find this interesting. Here's a list of Epstein's Island visitors, okay? And you know what? You look at it and you think, oh, there's nothing much to it. It's just a bunch of names. But just, look right there. Who's there? What is Super Mickey Arteta doing on that island, bruv? No wonder why Aubameyang said this guy needs a bunch of kids on his team because they were the only ones who listened to him. And now they're on top of the league. Bit fishy, if you ask me.
I'm an island.
Bill Clinton.
Nice guy. Got a lot of problems coming up, in my opinion, with the famous island with Jeffrey Epstein. A lot of problems. That island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it. The island was an absolute cesspool. So,
the Clintons are friends
and he's
of
been
yours,
there
right?
for many
The
times.
Clintons are friends
Well,
of
I
yours.
can't say friends, but I know
You're
them.
friendly. You know them.
They play at my clubs a lot. I have clubs, and everybody likes to play
Are
at
you
my
saying
clubs.
there's a political problem for her if she runs for president?
It could be a political problem. Look, he could be a political problem. Right now, he's Teflon, and right now... I was not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein, and you watched people yesterday saying that I threw him out of a club. I didn't want anything to do with him. That was many, many years ago. It shows you one thing, that I have good taste, okay? Now, other people, they went all over with him. They went to his island, whatever his island was, wherever it is. I was never there. Find out the people that went to the island. I threw him out. In fact, I think the great James Patterson, who's a member of Mar-a-Lago, made a statement yesterday that many years ago I threw him out. I'm not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, anybody else?
Jeffrey Epstein is a terrific guy.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I mean, people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken to him for...
Okay, and remember the Island Boys live in Palm Beach. That's wild.
I don't know if you can open it, but I put the unredacted flight logs into Discord.
God, that's a lot.
Yeah.
We might have to do another live and go over those one day. Be interesting.
Yeah, it's quite a few pages.
Let's see what this is. The documentary.
Oh, the trolled one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that YouTuber, but it looks interesting.
There's a lot of stuff on them, though, once you start digging.
Yeah. A lot of recent stuff, too, actually. I was surprised.
I bet if Trump was really on that list, they would have done expose the list. I'll never believe Trump had anything to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all compromised, but
All right, here we go. This one here's a little long, but I got it spit up.
Look, I don't think people understand that I'm on like post 5-day or 6-day of my nose surgery. I got 2 tubes and stitches. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm sure you can probably tell I do have a little bit of something different going on today. At that time now, last video got about 1,000 views. Okay. So I thought, why not? Go ahead, get myself improved, seems the thing to do. So let's take a look. I've had a rhinoplasty. So let's see what's going on under there. Oh. What do you reckon? Doctor said the swelling should go down a little bit. Yep. And also fitting, because today we are doing a video about the one and only Frankie Venegas.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Red 4 times here.
Also known as Kodiak Red. Red 4 times. 4 times the size, I'd say. What? All right, what is the preparation I have done for this video? I have stayed up for a couple of days. I got a pimple on the inside of my nose, and all of those things, my eyes are getting lower, my nose is getting bigger. I'm starting to look like the man I'm making the video about. Yes, sir. And I think that's a little bit of me getting calmer early, kind of, But let's get into it. What do I know about Frankie Venegas? Well, very little, coming in at about 5'9". Frank Venegas was born on the 16th of July 2001 and was one of 2 fraternal twins, his brother being named Alex. The twins grew up in Palm Beach, Florida, and seemed by all accounts to have a fairly eventful early life, losing their dad before they were even 7 years old. Like a lot of young kids the same age, both Frankie and Alex enjoyed video games much more than outside activities, making their mum happy when she could get them out of the house. During Frankie's teenage years, he began experimenting with drugs and fell head over heels into crime. His first run-in with the law would be at the age of 15, being arrested for obstruction without the use of violence. This started a spate of crime from the young teenager, being arrested for a probation violation a month later, then trespassing, multiple cases of grand theft, petty theft, burglary, battery, intended threat to do violence, marijuana possession, and drug equipment possession, all within the same year of 2017. Frankie was then incarcerated in a juvenile detention center for around 2 years. Frankie did not learn his lesson after the stint of restricted freedom, as he was arrested again twice in 2020 for petty theft and the use of someone else's ID without permission, and resisting arrest without violence. In March of 2020, the 2 twins decided to make a YouTube channel called Big Bag Ent. Now, I thought this was some kind of sexual fantasy with those big trees from Lord of the Rings. I thought they were just dreaming about what size stumps they were packing between their branches. But it turns out it means big bag entertainment, which honestly, I still think it's about the trees, and they do have really deep voices. You can imagine they have a big pair. I'm a big bag and
It's talking, Mary. The tree is talking.
I'm just trying to make it. Now, on this channel, they would upload music videos, freestyles, and vlogs as well, if you can call them that. The vlogs in particular were utter garbage and cringe, with the twins talking over the top of each other.
What's going on in the community between us and stuff like that. But in other words, I do want to let y'all hold up.
Getting confused about what each other was saying.
He's going to give you guys a deep explanation about like what's going on. And no, I told him I don't really want to talk about it.
And honestly, I'd rather get circumcised a second time than watch that trash ever again. The music video's content was garbage, and it was basically 2 sweaty guys hanging off each other, brandishing weapons there's no way they were legally allowed to possess. And I think maybe this is where the whole rumors of incestuous love started.
Hey, have you ever kissed your brother on the lips?
What?
Have you ever kissed your brother on the lips?
Nice. There's obviously no way these guys would, just get some weapons and film themselves with these weapons when they're convicted felons. I'm sure they wouldn't do something so stupid as that, surely. So the weapons must have been fake. One of the two. Around this same time, Frankie and his brother would go live on Instagram. They were always looking for people who had a larger following to basically argue with or beef with to increase their own following.
Tripping, pussy ass, light skin ass, faggot ass, pussy ass, dress wearing nigga. I can't take you serious.
You got your lab beat on camera,
nigga. Like a bitch. I bet you
got
never
your
get
lab beat on camera, nigga.
Making them the OG clout chasers, something which they deny this very day. Now, pay attention to this part because it's very important. These 2 built their entire existence from hate and arguing with people, but hate in particular, hate towards their fans and hate towards anyone who spoke to them.
See, bro, tell me, why you hate on people so much? Why do people hate you?
Yeah, yo
That's
soy
why people.
mexicano, güey.
That's why
Maricones
people
de
hate you so much,
mierda.
bro. That's why people hate you so much, nigga.
All right, bro. Cool, bro.
This gave them the worst reputation you could possibly imagine, but quite a large following because of the drama that would continuously be around them. The next thing to happen in this chronological order that I'm giving you guys for Frankie and Alex was that they would explode on the internet after someone would record them in the pool singing the infamous I'm an Island Boy song.
Island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy.
If you are having a little bit of a flashback and deja vu at this point, it's okay. It's not you, it's me. I did record a video about Fly Soldier a couple of months back, and it goes a little something like this. I'm an island boy. I'm just trying to make it. I'm an island boy.
I'm speechless.
It's shit. You know, my jokes aren't as funny as they are now. And, you know, this video is much better. But I do go into the whole Island Boy thing a little bit deeper. Now, they became an enormous meme because of all this happening, and everyone was just laughing at them, basically. Now, a few months after this, they got themselves a brand new manager in March of 2022.
It's time for me to manage.
And that man's name is Mod Asfer, as for Mohammed. I'm not very good with names. Now, I'm not sure if this guy's particularly proud of what he's got going on down there. Personally, I wax mine, but naming yourself Asfer, a little bit strange to me.
If you are going to shave hair off from around your butthole, just hop in the shower and clean the area with some mild soap and warm water.
Anyway, when Frankie met Asfer, that is when shit gets weird AF. All right, Bubs, play the X-Files music right now, okay? So it seems a little more eerie and weird, okay? This Asfer, around the same time as he took over the Island Boys management, a bunch of articles started popping up on some websites. Now, these were articles written about Mod Asfer on websites such as Fox Interviewer, Youth Key I Was, and even IMDb. Now, I had a little look into these websites, and the Fox Interviewer, basically, if you want an article written about you, you can just pay them a monthly fee. With IMDb, you can simply make a pro account, then basically claim a credit from anywhere. And Mod Asfer has a credit thanks from the Avengers movie in 2012. However, if you go to the movie and actually search his name in the credits, it will not appear. With Youth Key I Was, it's probably the best one of all because you can basically write one yourself. And so I thought I'd have a little bit of a go at doing that. Staffy K TV, the new face of YouTube comedy. And then there's a beautiful picture of my face. No editing, of course. Comedy genius Staffy started off with a humble beginning like a lot of people on the platform YouTube. But after having some success with videos on superstars such as Check the Star and Vume the Rapper, Staffy quickly became one of the biggest and well-known comedic personalities on the entire social media application. Then there's another amazing picture of me, and with a caption underneath that says Staffy K in the middle of his hilarious one-liners. Quick-witted and full of charisma, Staffy K was easy to watch and rewatch.
One eternity later.
Wasn't that a lovely article? Now, sometimes these articles do need approval, and sometimes they slip through the cracks. It really just depends. Now, the weird thing was what was actually written about Mr. Asfer in these articles. At 22, Mod Asfer was Ubering, walking dogs, hustling his way on downtown Miami, and dreaming of getting rich. Now, what's interesting about this article is that it claims that Mr. Asfer is in his late 20s.
Why the fuck you lying?
That he came to America and started Ubering in the hope of getting rich, that he's had to fight for his business, that he's filed for bankruptcy. There is some truth to the article as well. It says things like he founded a company called LR Miami and a couple other things that are real. So Mod Asfer's dad is named Sabri. Sabri supposedly is the CEO of an energy company based in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh, right? But it's a little bit fishy as well. The website looks like it was drawn up by a 12-year-old and something doesn't make sense. Now, this man has so much money, he could buy absolutely anything. He could get your mum and dad back together. This man has never Ubered in his fucking life.
Usually he picks people up in a Toyota Priva, but today I'm surprising people and picking them up in a Bugatti.
He's probably never even caught an Uber. He just catches like a homeless man with a whip down the street, you know? This man decided to buy the Island Boys. Now, it's a weird thing. People with a lot of money do tend to buy exotic animals and pets, and this man is no different.
Nice.
He doesn't even need to train them how to steal or anything, you know, because they already do that. Another place that Mr. Asfer's name pops up is being the producer of the Island Boys' brand new documentary, Trolled. This trolled documentary, the clips that you can watch now, are honestly disgusting to me. It really makes me angry. These kids, Frankie and Alex, are now claiming to be victims of being trolled.
Play victim, play victim.
And they just say they're a good person.
I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person.
We just want to be loved.
I just didn't know we were going to make it off of hate.
Bullshit. You built your whole existence on hate. Your whole everything, your appearance, everything. You have done that to get fame off the back of anything you could. But most importantly, it was hate. You put yourselves there.
And I always knew that me and my brother were going to make it.
This is what you deserve now. I'm sorry. That's what it's going to be like for you. I myself have been in a documentary because someone was actually interested in me, unlike these guys.
Alcohol is my absolute last drug of choice. I've been clean for over a month, but I still battle addiction every day.
Personally, I think this is going to do them a lot more damage than they realize. If you come on camera and cry for 45 minutes and say you're a good person and why does everyone hate me, no one is going to take your side. I guarantee you. You have to remember how these guys got there, who they are, what they've done to get fame. They have stepped on absolutely everybody. They do not care about their fans one iota.
I definitely didn't become successful even caring about what people says. I don't listen to anything what y'all say. Y'all opinions are very irrelevant to me.
Their favorite thing, Frankie in particular, is to ask, how much money do you have? If you don't have more than me, why would I talk to you?
Show me $100 fucking.
Then he has his fans donating money and he says, thank you, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Hot Cocoa, appreciate you. Love you. Thank you for the road. Appreciate it.
Everyone was in here.
Oh, hey, thank you for pinata. Appreciate it.
You don't appreciate shit, buddy. Nothing. Frankie says he doesn't owe us an explanation for how he is. He doesn't care about what we have to say. And
I don't care what people that hate on me got to say about me. I became successful because I followed my own head and my own mindset.
He just got famous, flicking through his dollar bills and thinking about all the amazing things he thinks about. Let's look at what Frankie spends his money on, because I'm sure that's going to be intelligent. The same as all the other idiots that get money. Frankie spends his money on jewelry, fast cars, and one girl in particular whose boyfriend's going to be really happy when she, moves over to the next guy, because Frankie's paid for her ass.
I paid for her ass.
So her lips, basically her face.
And I like them like that. I like a girl with plump lips.
And the next guy who inherits those assets is going to be really happy, I'm sure. I'd like to see him ask to get the ass implant back when she fucks off.
Well, I hope you kept the damn receipt.
Another thing, of course, that Frankie spends his money on is facial surgery.
Her nose is a little big. Yeah, she's got a big nose.
He did get a nose job, and honestly, I was really surprised when, he took the bandages off and I realized that he'd had an enlargement done.
Great job. You got butchered.
Unbelievable. Other things he pays for are tattoos, of course. Being an island boy, this is one of the most important things you need to be an island boy. It's all about appearance. And I noticed that he has an IBS tattoo under his chin. I'm really proud of him for getting that tattoo. It is for a good cause. I haven't suffered from irritable bowel syndrome myself, but I know people that have, and it is quite serious. So good on you, Frankie. Frankie does focus a little bit more on music than his brother Alex. But what I've noticed with all these guys like Vume, Enzo, Check the Star, when your only motivation is purely monetary, you will never succeed. You will never make good music, because music needs to come from the heart. You need to do it for yourself and not for other people. Why don't you sing about how you beat the fuck out of your girlfriend? Why don't you sing about that? Why don't you sing about how you punched her in the face, made her mouth bleed, and then she beat the shit out of you?
You know you're stronger than me. Look at your fucking mouth, Red. Dude, my lip is busted. I'm bleeding.
I've been trying to man.
Why don't you sing about that, Frankie? Put some emotion into it. At the end of the day, it's a really good thing that Frankie's famous, because he's not stealing from your car now.
I'm sorry for robbing you and taking your book bag.
Damn right.
That's about all I can say about this moron. And I hope you've enjoyed the show. Share it with all your friends. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye, guys.
Well, that was a little interesting.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
They're the weirdest fucks.
I know.
It does seem like they were locked away somewhere their whole life and then let free, and
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's what I found to be the most interesting in that was that they grew up in Palm Beach, because isn't Epstein
Yeah.
from West Palm Beach?
Yeah.
And they wanted money so bad, I could definitely see that them getting picked up by him.
Yeah. And that's the way they try to play it off, like it's funny, you know, and shit. And it's nothing funny at all to
No.
I think that's about it for now. You know, here over 2 hours. Doesn't seem that long. 2.5 hours.
Yeah, my youngest is still here, so he wants to watch a movie.
I need to eat. And it's my bedtime.
All right. Well, thanks for having me out.
Thanks for coming up.
Yep.
Right, well, I want to end this, everybody. Thank y'all for everything. Exactly, truly. Exactly. And I will see you all tomorrow.